Welcome to Fastang 444. Just finished a final showdown in this area and I decided to start my next game here, and I could see a drop ahead of me. So I'm going to move my starting point next to where I think this drop is. Winds up being a level 8 RJ Anderson Pro 2 truck, and this is just north of Guanajuato on this dirt road here. So what a great find. That's a good way to start a game. Right away I could see a car over here on the mini-map, so I'm going to attempt to chase them down and engage in a head-to-head. Looks like they're just parked. Maybe they thought they could go invisible on the mini-map and I wouldn't find them, but they weren't there long enough. So now I just need to navigate around Guanajuato. Alright, I have a rage quitter, and that happens a lot when you have a higher level vehicle and they're in the level 1 out of anger, they just quit. I'll just park here and wait for someone to come nearby to look at this drop. There we go. Engaging a head-to-head with them. They probably thought that they had the upper hand that early in the game, being in that Porsche level 6, but surprise. Alright, I have a griefer and a rage quitter, and kind of angered me. The vehicle ran into me. I don't know if it was incidental or not, but I decide, you know what? You're going to pay the price. I'm chasing you down, and I think this is them right there. I think they just finished a head-to-head because they were in a level 3 Focus, and as I get closer, I could see this is a level 4 Subaru. So I'm pretty tenacious at times, so I'm going to chase them down. I could tell that the direction of this head-to-head being northwest of the stadium tells me the final arena will be west of the stadium. And here comes MG Metro that goes by. So I'm going to see if they're right around here as I finish this head-to-head, if I can get into a head-to-head with them. And this is kind of the point where I decide, you know what, maybe I'll be a little more aggressive this game, engaging in head-to-heads, eliminate some of the competition. A lot of times when I get into a higher level vehicle, I'll just go hang out on the perimeter and wait for the final showdown and not take the element of running into a building or a tree or something, wind up being eliminated before the final showdown. I keep declining the Funko F9 as an upgrade. I like this Hoonigan RS200, so I decide I'm just going to stay in this. Car here, and I am just going to circle around. They wind up going south through Horizon, Mexico, and make the fatal error of heading away from where the head-to-head is going to lead. So I just need a clean run through here. I'm familiar with this. You just go from this road across to the other road, do a little flip along the way for style points, and down this road to the finish. And this should be an easy win for me. It's right here. go up this hill as I'm finishing this head-to-head, and as I do this, I see someone to the west on the perimeter of this arena, so I am going to head over that direction, see if I can't get into another head-to-head here. I am going to head west to the perimeter of this arena and see if I can't get into one more head-to-head. I'm being aggressive was the plan, so let's stick with the plan. They're actually moving pretty good, so this winds up being a Hoonigan Group A, so I need a clean run through here, and I didn't do so well. I ran into that tree, but they're running into that strip of houses there, so that slowed them down enough to where I got this one last win in, and I'll decline the Funko F9 one last time. Hopefully I don't regret that later. Now I'll go over on the western perimeter of this arena and get in position where I like to leave for the final showdown. Time's expiring and there isn't enough time for another head-to-head, but I'll engage in a head-to-head, see if I can't just get them out of position for the final showdown.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown. Final showdown begins in 30 seconds.
This is where I like to leave in this final showdown in Arena 19. The range of time to leave is 17 to 20 seconds, and I will leave at 19 seconds. Heading east, and there's a bridge as I exit this arena heading towards the stadium, and I'll adjust my direction when the finish point shows up.
Final showdown in 3, 2, 1, go!
It is a due east finish, so I'll go through the stadium and go over a little to the left, angling to the right, and slow down as I exit. There's some buildings just on the left there that you want to avoid. Now I'll hop on this road for a short distance and go over this hill. And I think this is a pretty good line. I've done this before. There's some buildings and trees and hills that are on the left that I avoid by taking this line. Oh no! I think I should have been a little farther to the left. I think I just threw the whole thing away. God, what a great game, just thrown away. Oh man, that's frustrating. I'll continue on. I need a miracle at this point, and what do? One last spin out, just to add to the pain. Well, it wound up being the route that I took. I should have been farther to the left in this 7 elimination game. Please subscribe. Just click that link on the bottom right.